on, girls. Come on. So it looks like we just had a new baby this morning. When you find a really good cow, you want to keep every heifer out of her because they normally have good mothering traits, good temperament. How you doing this morning, 19? Huh? You doing all right? Do I think the average American really understands what a true cowboy is? I wouldn't say that I do. I think everyone has an image.
Maybe a red bandana, cowboy hat, jeans.
My name is Woody. This is my spot.
Well, for me, it's John Wayne.
I'd let it drop, friend.
The legend of the West really depends on who you talk to.
Everyone's forgotten who runs this valley.
It's this epic story of people and survival and a really great and beautiful land.
The reach of the cowboy is incredible. It truly is worldwide.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
私は吉野武です。東京で生まれて、今目黒で、リトルテキサスというカントリーバーを、やっているオーナーです。
Being a cowboy is not an event that you go to every once in a while or you dress up for. Being a cowboy is a lifestyle. What they see on television is for entertainment. And what we do for an everyday life is for financial gain, for survival. Growing up, I don't ever remember a time that horses weren't involved. My mother, her father, everyone in my family pretty much rode a horse, did something on the back of a horse.
The level of expertise or intuition of a true cowboy and his horse, it's on another level. It's a sixth sense. They understand when you're up and when you're down. The more time we spend with them, grooming them, washing them, showing them that we care, they work harder for us. They'll give you their heart, and when you get to that point of the relationship, it's second to none.
I'm considered a first-generation rodeo cowboy / rancher. Had some family that had cattle. To accumulate several hundred acres in one location under one fence, it's almost unheard of in this day and time, but it's almost what it takes to be able to pass it down. I've got 3 children. They all learned to ride horses at an early age.
You running this one?
We don't just ride horses to have horses. We have them because we found out that there's an opportunity for us to compete.
Cowboy done lost his hat.
Now, there's some people out there that don't quite understand that what we do in the rodeo life is a direct relationship to how we maintain the animals on our ranch. So in a cow-calf operation, a mother cow has a baby. Sometimes they need a little doctoring, a little medicine. And they could be 2-3 miles away from a facility where you can get that calf in. So you have cowboys on horseback, and they have a rope, also known as a lasso. And those cowboys could ride across the pasture, rope that younger calf, hold him tight, the horse helps hold him, and they could get off and doctor the calf, let him up, and then he goes back to his mom. I've seen firsthand now that the children that are raised on a ranch, when it's their turn to be responsible, it's on a whole nother level. I mean, because they're truly taking care of a life. Illnesses, sickness, broken bones, lacerations, it all goes hand in hand. I've actually got another situation that I got to look at. Hang on just a second. So what we have is I've been having some varmints come in, and I just seen a pack of dogs go across my place. They've gotten themselves in a bad situation.
you got to protect your investment. And so I actually had a calf that lost part of his tail. And as you can see, there's 3 or 4 dogs, big dogs. They're going across the place right now. And short of them killing a calf, which is potentially $2,000, you've got to protect your investment. Living out in the rural, people drop animals off. Unfortunate for the animal, they still have to try to survive. So here we are. I got one of them. I don't like to maim them. I like to do the deal. This wind has kind of got me at a disadvantage. But the big dog, which is normally the one that gives you problems, he's been touched. Man, I'm out of bullets. So that's just part of the everyday life.
When people think of the cowboy, I think that the myth sometimes outweighs the reality. Mythology plays a critical role in the development of the way that we see our own identity as a nation, especially as a nation of mixed origin. It's really connected to that old idea of manifest destiny. And there are good and bad aspects of that idea of, you know, it was God's will for the American people to spread across the land. Well, that didn't necessarily mean good things for everybody that was here. The cowboy then became synonymous with that idea of American frontier. Then it really got solidified by the movie industry, where you get the stories, but then you also got the visuals. They dictated how we saw people in the West. The reality of it was there were black cowboys, there were many Mexican cowboys, vaqueros. It really came down to guys that knew how to ride a horse.
Get down, right cliff. Just relax, honey. Have fun. If you don't catch anything, it's okay.
Big swing. Go rope shit out of her.
Go to. Step wide.
Images are so powerful because often I find that people have a hard time imagining things that they haven't seen.
Yeah! Oh! Good job, girl!
The reality of cowboy is very vast, and I think that's really cool. It's as vast as the American West.
Good job, Dally.
My work is primarily geared towards showing connection. I want you to be able to see the muscles of a horse running. I want you to be able to see the way a person moves their hands on the reins. I think maybe Americans' fascination with the cowboy comes from this longing for connection to each other and connection to nature and going out and knowing that you can handle things and take care of business.
Konbanwa, the country fairgroundです。ようこそ。Welcome to Rodeo, Texas. We are the country fairground, playing country music, down them, and please enjoy our country music. 1, 2, 3,
4。カウボーイの精神って、常に前を進んでいく、何事にも負けない、それが男なんだっていう考え方が、私は好きで、 カウボーイに憧れてます。日本で、21年前に、リトルテキサスをオープンさせましたけど、テレビはローハイド。その当時の気持ちは、日本で、テキサスとかカントリーミュージック、カウボーイの考え方みたいなカウボーイカルチャーを、紹介したくて、このお店を、オープンしました。いやー、日本にいる限りは全てが慣れないんじゃないかなと思うけど、気持ち的にはそのカーボになるようには、常に思ってます。
I don't need a map to show me the way back to Oklahoma. I just need a fast freight and one night and one day to be back in Oklahoma.
I want to tell you, it doesn't really matter who you voted for. It doesn't matter if you're Republican or Democrat. The only thing that truly matters is the fact that we are all Americans. So also, let me ask you, how many of you are proud to be American?
Did I think 20 years ago that this is what the life looked like? I understood the lifestyle we had to live to get to this point, to have the opportunity to afford the two oldest kids having a full ride scholarship to become what they want to be in life via rodeo. Started off at a young age, going to the barn, sitting in the passenger seat of the feed truck. So it's starting to shift. I feel like my children have a grasp, they have a direction. And so now it's kind of our opportunity to sit back and still yet be a guiding voice, but kind of see what kind of job we've done.
The youngest one, truth be told, probably has the most talent. Pretty exciting to watch him. I mean, he's pretty explosive.
All the way to Seminole, Oklahoma is where we're going to go to. Blaze Carter is the cowboy we look to. This young man is 16 years old. What were you doing when you were 16?
I would say that the mythos of the cowboy, its strength as an icon and a piece of American cultural identity, really comes from a sense of nostalgia. And that nostalgia goes back to the early 1900s, in the turn of that century, where there were many people that were recognizing the end of an era.
I think in some ways we're trapped in a modern world and we don't realize how it traps us. And there is something in our heart calling for nature and animals and fresh air and trees. And what's one of the best ways to get that but to be a cowboy?